Jody was one of the greatest people I've ever had the pleasure to know in my life in racing. He hired me at 18 years old to start in this business, and for many years I was able to lean on Jody and talk to him before we even started this series. I looked to Jody for advice before we even got to this day. So if you would please take your hats off, point your hands to the sky, and let's honor our friend Jody Palmer here this afternoon at Lavonia Speedway here in the great state of Georgia. Race fans, one more time. Let's make some noise and let him know he can hear us up high in heaven for Jody Palmer. Austin Mintz and Drew Collins in row number 2. Green flag is out. Brian Grumbles and Daniel Doster in a 0-4 machine down into turn number 1. Who's going to come out with a race lead? It's Hollywood David Smith over Stevens. Stevens now in the second position. The 18 of Mintz is there on the inside of Collins. Doster goes to 5th, Grumbles to 6th. Here comes Lee Cooper and Excel Racing Chassis McCarter towing 71 on the inside. Excel Chassis going at each other between Grumbles and Cooper as they battle for position. Down into turn number 1. Oh, caution, we've got multiple cars. Multiple cars, red flag situation as about half the field is involved in turn number 1 and 2. Green flag back in the air. Behind him, he is being chased by a Capital Race Car entry for the 52 machine of Kevin Stevens down into turn number 1. Oh, what a move there by Collins. Collins to the outside, power move. He goes to 2nd, Daniel Doster on the outside. Stevens to the Buffalo Barn Grill on the side of his ride. Brown's Garage, he'll fall back now to the 3rd position. David Smith, still your leader. Followed up by the rest of the field. The 2, the R2 of Collins in 2nd. Doster and Stevens now battling for 3rd, and it's Mintz. The 11 of Hollywood, David Smith. Followed up by Drew Collins in 2nd. It's about 8 car lengths the difference. Smith with the advantage, and he is pulling away. Daniel Doster right there in 3rd. Then it's Kevin Stevens in 4th, and in 5th is Austin Mintz. Austin Mintz out of Hopkins, South Carolina. Eagles Paint and Body. Schaefer's roll treatment. Oh, we've got the caution is out. That is the 15C of Daniel Bray making contact with the wall on the outside, then bouncing almost to the inside. Who's going to take home that $1,525 to win to honor our great friend Jody Palmer? They're going to bring him back to life this time. Green is in the air. Down into turn number 1. David Smith on the inside with the outside move. Ain't going to happen for Doster. He's going to go high. He's going to fall back to 4th now. Mintz going to move to 3rd. Daniel Doster, they're fighting back on the outside. Gets a great run through 3 and 4. Trying to make it work. He'll fall back to 4th. Mintz in the 3rd. The 11 of Smith is there. MMSA drivers be ready. MMSA drivers be ready. And then after that, the Shark Mini late models. They are bad and they are fast. And man, they are many, but boy, they're awesome. They're coming up 3rd in the feature order. David Smith, still your race leader on the outside. Still doing the work on the top side. That is the 104 machine of Daniel Doster. Doster onto that outside of the speedway, continuing to make his momentum up through the field. Doster in the 104. Riding in 3rd. Mintz on the inside. Caution, and he is around Drew Collins in that second position. The assassin. Green flag is out. The 18 of Austin Mintz in third. The 71 of Lee Cooper in fourth. David Smith still your race leader. Collins in second. Mintz scattered, smothered, and covered down the back straightaway between Grumbles and Cranford. They battle for position back through the field now. David Smith in the 11. Still with the race lead by about 4 or 5 car lengths. Followed by the assassin, Drew Collins, who was trying to throw out the line and crank and spin that thing to reel the 11 in. Smith still with the advantage by about 2-3 car lengths. Collins riding in second, then third is Austin Mintz, fourth is Cooper. Kevin Stevens rolling into the fifth position, trying to reel in that fourth spot. He's got close to Lee Cooper a couple of times. The 14 is right there as well, Barrett in sixth, then it's Seth Wimpy in seventh. Riding in sixth, then it's Wimpy. Hollywood, David Smith. Still your leader over Drew Collins, Austin Mintz, Lee Cooper riding in fourth. Once again, want to thank Excel Racing Chassis, one of the great sponsors of the series. I think Smith Motors out of Anderson, South Carolina, Buffalo Bar and Grill, Anthony's Auto Repair, Mertz Automotive, Outpace Racing Products, A&D Safety, Excel Racing Solutions, Allison's Racing Products, Broadway Technologies, and of course one of our great sponsors of the Pole Award throughout the year, the Pouncy Realty Group, Mr. Nick Whitesides. Coming 5 laps to go this time. David Smith trying to close it out and close it off with a trip to victory lane here this afternoon. Oh, the 78 around. He'll collect the 3. Caution is out. Dylan Johnson with nowhere to go as the 78. Coming back, green flag in the air. Seth Wimpy going to the outside of the 14 of Barrett at McDowell. McDowell on the inside. Oh, Wimpy looking to the outside. He's trying to break into the top 5. Wimpy now on the outside trying to make something happen. Oh, he's going to lose momentum, almost making contact with the wall there was Wimpy, but still out front it is Hollywood David Smith. Smith now in the Smith Motors Merc Automotive TNT race car. Davidson Recycling, Kenny Lamb Racing Engines Machine. The 2 riding in that second position. 2 laps to go. Popsicle sticks that time. Here we go, race fans, coming for the white flag, the white rag this time. Going to be looking for the white flag, and it is out, and here we go. Time to settle it here in Lavonia. For the first ever, who's going to be the inaugural winner for the GM Performance Lake Models? They're turn number 3 and 4. They call him Hollywood. Get up on your feet, race fans. It is David Smith over Drew Collins, Austin Mintz, Lee Cooper, Kevin Stevenson, McDowell, Whippy, Cranford, Grumbles, and Johnson at the line will be your top 10. Down in victory lane. Trying to get down here, almost cut a complete front flip, David. So, hey, that excited, man. What a great day for the GM Performance Lake Model 602 Series. Able to put it in to victory lane this afternoon and hold the first ever check for the Jody Palmer Tribute Memorial. Race fans, let's hear it for Jody Palmer. Get up and make some noise for him if you would, please. David, great race, able to hold on and keep it going and stay in front of everybody. How was it out there?
Well, on daytime racing like this, it's normally just going to be kind of one lane, you know, and but the racetrack was smooth as far as that goes, and once I got control of the race there, just kept hitting my marks and just kind of staying where I needed to be there, and you know, had a few cautions there that kind of helped out with things, but old car was really good. Thanks to you and Gary and all the guys for putting this series together. Going to be a great little series to race with this year, and thanks to all the fans for coming out, and my grandson's here for his first race today, like 6 months old. My wife, Diane, Daryl, and Kenny. I got a lot of people behind me, TNT race cars. Just a lot of people support me to make all this come together and work. I couldn't do it without each and every one of them. It's a ton of people make everything happen for me.
Race fans, your inaugural winner for the GM Performance 602 Series, Hollywood, David Smith out of Inman, South Carolina.